Welcome back to the Crypto Gorilla YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about projects that I am personally trying to get whitelist for that I think can do well in the near future. As usual, always do your own research before buying or selling anything. All I do is trade monkey pictures for a living. I am not a financial advisor, so always make the best decision for yourself. The first project on today's list is Clementine's Nightmare. So this is going to be a free-to-play, play-to-earn game where you could earn their ink token. So there will be both a story mode and a battle mode, and all of the characters will be based around the main character that you see here named Clementine, all of her dreams and nightmares. So if we scroll through the website, you get an idea for what the art looks like. You get an idea for what the different characters are going to look like. So I got to see some of the earlier samples for the art, as this game has been in the works for roughly 3 years now. It started off more horror based and it has become more, I guess, friendlier or inclusive over time. And I'm personally a very big fan of how these pieces look. Now, making a game is incredibly hard, especially a good game that's fun to play, that people want to play for months, for years. So to do this, they have partnered with Petrol, who have worked on more than 150 AAA games such as Call of Duty, Destiny, Mortal Kombat, Alien, Assassin's Creed, and a bunch more. Petrol handles everything from in-game asset builds, character design and identity, level design. They have 89 in-house game developers and artists, and Petrol is actually a founding member for this project. So this game is being built in Unity, and they want to first release it on desktop and then eventually release it on mobile. Now, like any game, this is a long-term investment, so don't expect the game to come out within the next month or anything. It's going to take at least a year to get this done. However, I have spoken with the team and they have a bunch of plans to reward their holders, and you will also get access to their alpha and their beta. So this is going to be split up into 2 different drops. The first one is going to be in February. It's going to be 5,000 NFTs, 10 different characters, so 500 variants each. And this one is going to be whitelist only. The second drop is going to happen sometime in March or April, and it's going to be 10,000 NFTs. Next on the list is a project called Furu. Now, this is a project by Museum of Toys, which is a museum of designer toys in Indonesia. The collection size is going to be 5,555. However, there will be 12 different characters and 1,000 traits, so I'm confident that they will look very different. Their artist's previous work is absolutely incredible. You could see it here. I believe this is on Tezos. I've never used Tezos before. However, if you click one of these pictures, you could see that they are extremely detailed and there are a ton of different characters, so this artist is obviously incredibly talented. Now, if we take a look at the sneak peeks inside the Discord, the collection, in my opinion, looks great. These are the 2D models. However, one of the admins or mods did have this picture as his PFP before he managed to remove it. So I asked the team about it, and they did say that holders of the 2D models are going to get 3D models for absolutely free. And then, considering that it is a toy company, perhaps later on we're going to get some sort of toys or figurines to go along with this. They didn't say this or anything. I am just completely speculating over what the future of this project is, since there is no roadmap, there is currently no website, so I'm just speculating. Now, if you do want to try to get whitelist for this one, because it is early, although there are already 30,000 members in the Discord, you can. You're just going to have to either get lucky with a contest, you're going to have to submit some fan art, or just be an engaging member in the community. Next, real quick, is a project called Zipsy's Supernormal. Now, this one was brought to my attention by the homie Cabra. Now, they are doing an invite contest for the top 10 inviters, which I'm not a fan of. It drives in a lot of people who don't actually care about this project. However, it does have a bunch of different things going for it, which is the reason I'm talking about it today. So the founder, Andrew, is a tech lead at Coinbase. He also says here ex-Microsoft, LinkedIn, Snapchat, IBM, and BlackBerry. I have not verified this. This is simply what is in his profile. Next, as you can see here, there is both a Chinese and Japanese announcements channel. So this is very targeted towards the Asian market. And lately, the Asian markets have been pumping up projects, since they can't all participate in cryptocurrencies, but they can participate in NFTs. Next, it is a female artist, and the art itself is women. And we all know that these types of projects have been doing very well lately. Special shout out to Gary V for making that happen. The art itself also looks really good, at least in my opinion. The artist is very talented. And finally, the artist has almost 700,000 followers on Instagram. Now, I have no idea how this project is going to perform long term, but with all of the things that I just told you, I do believe that it could do very well in the short term. Next on the list is a project called Robaravski. Now, this was originally an animated short, and the short alone looks great. To me, this looks like it's something out of Pixar or Disney. I'll just show you a little piece of the short film. So this part was copyright striked or copy claimed, whatever it's called, by YouTube. So just imagine, I guess, like a jazz slash rap song, like do, 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 from da da ba da ba, and then there's sound effects, like when he jumps, kind of like that. So it's a really good clip. I suggest you go watch it. They did a great job with this animated short. It sucks I can't show the music. So I really like that. I really enjoyed it. That's what originally drew me to this project. Now it will be a 10K collection, which at first I thought that did sound like a lot. Usually when it's a 10K collection, I do like to see a lot of the sneak peeks just to make sure that there is a lot of variety in the collection. Now with these pieces, it is a different art style of what we're used to. We're often seeing a lot of, I don't want to say childish, but a lot of more cartoony art styles. So I do like these pieces. And if you remember in the animation we just saw, sometimes it was 3D, and I do think those 3D pieces would make for great NFTs, but the other half of it was in 2D and it had this art style. Now the future for this collection is undecided, as the owners of the pieces are going to get to vote on what they should do next. So should they turn it into a full featured film? Should it be a TV show? Should they do a play to earn game? Or should they expand in the metaverse? Now there's no reason they can't do it all. In my opinion, they should be doing the full length film, considering how good the animated short is. If we take a look at the team, you can see here it was originally written by Dev Patel. I recently saw him in the movie The Green Knight. Tilda is the director. Natalia and Jaman are producers. Now I do not know what their involvement with this project is. However, if they do end up doing a full featured film, I would love to have them on the team, as they did do a very good job with the animated short. Next, I just want to talk about Dape. I originally spoke about this collection when I saw it on Twitter. I was actually going to talk about Squiggles last week, or in my last video, and I held back because I saw what was happening with the dudes and how Doodles was going after different projects. However, Dape has spoken to Doodles, so it does seem like they have a green light to continue with this project. In my opinion, they look very different from Doodles. They just have the classic Doodle eyes, and the project name was originally Doodle Ape, but like I said, they've now made it Dape, and these pieces look great. I'm a very big fan of them. I do think they will perform very well, so I will personally be grinding this Discord. You'll probably see me in there. Some of you already have, but in my opinion, these are going to do very well, and it's going to make whoever gets them a nice bag. The last project on today's list is called Chill RX. Now this project is in the music space by founder Sydney Swift, who has worked with a ton of major artists such as Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Major Lazer, and a bunch more. He's also the creator of Chill Pill, which is a virtual artist. Now the NFTs for this collection are going to be these pills, and owning one of them is essentially going to make you the music label. So there's going to be a DAO where you're going to get to vote on things like which artists they're going to be working with, as well as which artists they should try to sign. It's also going to give you access to industry events and festivals. One of their goals is to win a Grammy, which would mean that you win a Grammy. But for me, that's personally not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the utility behind this project. So there's going to be two different kinds of royalties. There's master's rights and publishing rights. So one way to get royalties is by holding the NFT. As usual, if you hold it, you get royalties. If you sell it, you no longer get those royalties. However, while you're holding the NFT, you're going to have the right to vote on different things when it comes to music. So you're going to get to vote on the beat. You're going to get to vote on different lyrics. And just by voting on one thing, let's say you voted on the word at the end of a verse, you are going to get publishing rights. And what that means is your name is on the song as a publisher. So whether you hold the NFT or you don't, you're going to get lifetime royalties for whatever money that song makes. Now, there are a ton of ways a song can make money. One of them is by being in movies. Another one is by signing it to a commercial. They could use it for 6 months and then the project is paid for that entire period. And the other way is obviously by getting streams on different major platforms. Now, what I find interesting is, let's say there's 6,000 holders, since this is a 10,000 NFT collection. If you have 6,000 holders, that's 6,000 people who are incentivized to go and listen to technically their own songs, since they were part of the creation process. And then you could kind of artificially pump up the numbers on Spotify and make it to the top 10 songs of the day or of the week, and then more people are going to see your song since it's on the homepage of Spotify or SoundCloud or whatever streaming platform, and it's just going to get picked up, and then the holders themselves are able to help generate royalties. Now, this server is also going to be used as a place to host AMAs with different artists, with different industry experts, and to help up and coming artists. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.